Hey guys, Jeff Tam here. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I just spent the last 12 days in Seoul, Korea. I'm now back in Taipei, Taiwan. I'm hungry and craving some traditional, authentic Taiwanese breakfast. Now there are a lot of eateries that serve up traditional Taiwanese breakfast, most of it involving some form of soy milk. Now there is a place though that calls themselves the king of soy milk. So we're on our way there now to see if this one truly lives up to the hype. And if out of all the hundreds, if not thousands of eateries serving traditional Taiwanese breakfast in Taipei, does this one truly deserve the crown? Let's find out in this video right now. All right, now you may be wondering to yourself, what is traditional Taiwanese breakfast? Well, it typically involves a lot of carb-heavy entrees. It's gonna start with some form of soy milk, whether it's hot or cold, you can do both, that you dip with some fried dough. You can also order some fried radish cake, meat, egg, wrapped glutinous rice wraps, some soup dumplings to kind of start it off. This shop is specifically, we've been told they do very well in every item, so we're gonna order a little bit of everything. We don't wanna leave any stone unturned, so let's go check it out. Okay, so we are just coming up to the shop right now. It's called Yong King of Soy Milk, and it's actually past the rush hour. There's that option for us to actually be able to sit down. There's typically, the line is really, really long during the morning rush hour when people are trying to get their authentic Taiwanese breakfast. So we're gonna go in, grab a seat right now. So as you get seated down, once you take a look at the menu, just kind of mark off the items you want, and then you bring the menu to the chef and you pay up front before you receive your food. So that's what we're doing now. Okay, thank you. All right, so we just got our food. We ordered a little bit of everything. We started off with some soy milk, both hot and cold. Now the cold one is gonna be on the sweet flavor profile, and this hot one is actually on the salty side, that they top with some additional fried dough, some additional toppings like egg inside the soy milk itself. We have some soup dumplings, also a fried breadstick that's wrapped in a meat pancake, and then some additional fried turnip radish cake that you dip in some chili paste. So we've been told that this shop actually has plenty of items on their menu that are very, very good. They don't specialize in just one item, so we want to try out a little bit of everything. So we got our entire spread out here. I'm gonna try into the savory hot soy milk first. It's really, really hot, so you kind of want to make sure you give it a few blows before you dig right in. That's very flavorful. Much more flavorful than some other shops that we've had out here in Taipei. Very good. Take another bite. So what typically Taiwanese people do is they order this fried dough, and what we call it in, at least in Cantonese, is called yao jia guai, and I believe it's called yu tiao in Taiwanese. And what you'll typically do is just kind of dip this into the soy milk. Then you just take a big bite out of it. The dough itself doesn't really have any flavor. There's no sweetness or savoriness to it. I mean, all the flavor comes from whatever you're dipping it into. So you can actually dip it into the hot soy milk as well as the cold soy milk. Like I said, they're very carb heavy. So if you need a lot of energy for the day when you're here in Taipei and you want to explore, come here and load up on the carbs. Very good. Nice sweet, not overly sweet, but just kind of perfect balance. It's very, very refreshing. So after having a sip of that cold, sugary soy milk, I'm gonna actually dip this fried dough in here as well. So you get a little bit of the best of both worlds. A hot, savory, cold, sugary. So we're just kind of making our way through the list of items that we ordered. The next thing I want to try is actually this fried turnip radish cake. I typically like to dip that into a big glob of chili paste, right? Just to kind of give it and absorb all that flavor. And I like my food really spicy. The chili paste is not overly spicy at all. It's more on the sweet, tart, tangy side, but you do feel a little bit of a kick. Very good. And that fried turnip cake is very soft on the innards. On the outside, because they pan fry in a skillet, it actually kind of gets an outer crispy layer. So it's very, very crispy on the outside and then gooey on the inside. So it's a nice combination. Moving on to the next big item that we ordered. So this one just has plenty of that fried dough. There's naan type bread, and then there's egg and some scallions right on the inside. So I'm just gonna take a big bite right in. It's actually quite big here. Yeah, a little bit dry. I think what you're actually supposed to do to eat this proper is to actually dip it into the soy milk as well. Again, either the cold or hot. I'm gonna go with the savory side, just give it a little bit more oomph in terms of flavor. Yeah, way better. Way better that way. The moment you put it in your mouth and you crunch down, you feel all that soy milk juice just kind of overwhelm your mouth with flavor. So that's definitely probably the proper way to eat it. I would not eat that just by itself. Very, very dry. All right, so the last but not least, we saved the best for last. We're actually digging into the soup dumplings. Now, there's no right or wrong way to eat this, but what I like to do is dip it into some vinegar, soy sauce with some ginger, with a little bit of chili, and that's what gives it the overall flavorful balance. Ready? All right. The soup broth is still a little bit warm. It's actually really, really good. The best soup dumplings that you probably ever heard of, or most people commonly know of, is at Din Tai Fung. They have some amazing, amazing good stuff there. This is actually comparable, very, very good. Now, not all Xiaolongbaos are created equal. This, I would say, is on the same level of Din Tai Fung Xiaolongbaos. Very, very good. I'm gonna say that's probably my favorite out of everything we ordered. Wow, that was very, very good. I mean, I've had a lot of Taiwanese breakfast, not just here in Taiwan, in Taipei specifically, but that's very good. I mean, there's a lot of shops out here that serve the very, very similar foods. Almost every item was very, very good. Now, that initial fried dough, egg scallion wrapped sandwich, a little bit dry until I figured out that you actually need to dip that into the soy milk, which gave it a whole nother level of taste. So this place calls them the king of soy milk. So it's, I would say, for me, it's definitely top on my list. For Xiaolongbao soup dumplings, I'm still gonna say Din Tai Fung is my favorite, but this place is second in line. Overall, for a traditional Taiwanese breakfast, this is the place to be. I would say if you're visiting Taipei and you're looking for something very, very authentic, very, very local, you need to come here. It's called Yong, King of Soy Milk. I believe they have 3 separate branches. I'll put a link to the location in the description below. If you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor, click the like button. If you want to see our future content, please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's content. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye.